What is up, Broke Man Nation? My name is Adam, and this is Broke Man Finance. As you can tell, this isn't my normal set. I'm out of town for training, and I am in a miserable little place in North Carolina. The only thing that was keeping my mood positive was the fact that I was going to be able to bring you this video today. And make sure you consider checking out the stuff in the description below. There's actually some really good stuff down there to our Discord, Stock Whispers, which I love, for the breaking news and for the stock options and the option plays that they're doing. There's some really good stuff, some great conversations in there, so check that out. My savings account with Yoda Savings, if you don't know what that's about, go check it out. I am earning way more on my savings account with the interest rate in their prize-based savings account than I would with a traditional, just basic savings account. Trust me, go check it out. In my Interscope video, ticker symbol INND, I mentioned that I had really been into penny stocks here lately. What I mean is just I've been on this big penny stock kick when it comes to just researching and trying to find some really good penny stocks to invest my money, forget about, and check them out over the next couple years. Companies that I thought could see some significant growth. Well, and in that video, I mentioned that there were several companies that I was thinking about investing in. Well, this video is just that. It's the second company that I'm looking at that I believe has a lot of potential moving forward. So here's my generic word of caution. Penny stocks are very tempting because there is a lot of reward potential. Okay. I was buying Alpine Technologies at 4 cents and now they're at $6-7, right? And a wonderful return. But there's also a lot of risk because it could sink and you never see no return on your money. So please do your own due diligence. Use my videos as just a piece and do your own research. And make sure to stick around to the very end. And I'm going to unveil the big news from this company that pushed me over the edge to finally invest. Now, the company I'm talking about is Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions, ticker symbol ATIX. They are currently trading for around 11 cents a share at the time of this filming. I will be considered a subject matter expert in the world of security. What I'm not is a financial advisor. Just sliding that in. I have written extensively on the decline of police and security across the United States. You can check out my books in the description. I have said on national television, on a live interview, that police is going to have to learn to do more with less. I have said numerous times that police are going to have to learn to rely on technology more and more to help ease the burden off the lack of officers. People don't want to be cops anymore like they used to. So what we used to do with 100 cops, that's now 70, well, we're going to have to fill in some gaps somewhere, and that's where technology is going to have to play a big role. That's why I'm so bullish on Axon, and I'm always preaching Axon. And if you go back and look, for the past 6 years, they are crushing it on yearly returns. Shout out Axon. And then I found ATIX and Roameo. ATIX recently announced that its wholly owned subsidiary, Robotic Assistance Devices, or RAD, is experiencing an acceleration of activity and demand across all product offerings. Let me explain what one of their products is because they have more, but I don't want to take up all of your time, but I think this certain product has a lot of game-changing potential. Rugged Observation Assistance Mobile Electronic Officer, otherwise known as Roameo, R.O.A.M.E.O. Roameo. Get it? I thought it was clever. Roameo is an outdoor security robot unlike any deployed to date. Roameo takes all of RAD's industry-leading AI analytics, video surveillance capabilities, and interactive communications and puts them on the move at speeds up to 12 miles per hour. Roameo's 360-degree field of view rotated through a robust analytics suite, all documented, HIPAA-compliant, securely on a cloud through enhanced cellular services will allow Roameo to map property patrol sites, plan and execute routes, avoid obstacles such as people, trees, power line or power poles, whatever, and collect and apply data to further optimize for precision and efficiency. The AI Analytics Suite powering Roameo enables the unit to identify vehicles, license plate numbers, and people with facial recognition, even with people wearing or not wearing face masks. That is huge. As an added benefit, Roameo will also interact with people along its patrol route, providing necessary calls for help, panic buttons, security alerts, etc. Plus, an unlimited number of concierge services, including local information, weather, directions, plus profit-generating advertising messaging. I love the fact that these little bastards are just rolling around parking lots and malls, whatever, just collecting data on people, recognizing your face. But let's say you got 10 cops in a mall parking lot and something pops off at the mall. There's a good chance that none of the cops are going to get that tag, or maybe it's a partial tag, or it's misread, or they may have a vehicle description, but maybe, or a style of car, but maybe not the exact. There's lots of things that could go wrong. In fact, you'll probably hear several different colors of shirt that the bad guy was wearing. If you got the Roameo rolling around, there's a good chance that not only did it get the vehicle description, but its 360-degree camera, it's just rolling around. There's a good chance they got a shot of the tag, and maybe even the face too, and maybe they can even tell you who it is with its facial recognition. It's no longer a matter of if, but when, and who are those players going to be? It's going to be the folks that are already solidified in this technology and have relationships already built out. I'm getting in the game early. I'm not going to wait around because I see this coming. There's no question to me that with the way the world is going right now and the lack of motivation to become law enforcement, people are going to have to, companies for private security, government agencies, different places are going to have to rely on technology just like this to help keep things secure. Steve Reinhardt is the CEO and founder, and someone I am really liking as a CEO right now, had this to say. It was only a few weeks ago that I commented that 2021 was off to a great start for RAD. I'd like to reaffirm that and say that February is on course to be remarkable for the company. These are big steps in our goal of becoming a ubiquitous part of every facility services program. Our fiscal year end is February 28th, and it appears that this will be the best order intake month in RAD's history. There remain several significant opportunities that I expect we will close this month. Steve mentioned that production has ramped up so much lately because of more orders than they were expecting. He has spent a lot of time just figuring out the logistics to make sure they can accommodate this influx of orders. Now, Steve is getting out in front of everybody and just talking to anybody that will listen about his company, his products, his technology. And in fact, we were actually in talks for him to come on Broke Man Finance and have a conversation. If that's something that you guys would like to see, then let me know in the comments below. If that's something that sounds completely boring and you're just going to hit the next button, then let me know. That's dead serious. And if you would want to hear a conversation between me and Steve, then let me know what questions you would want to ask. What would you want to know? 2 new authorized dealers have been announced. Dealers now, not just buyers. And that is Next Gen Security Solutions in Ontario, Canada, and Cervex Protective Services headquartered in California. These boutique dealers join the largest security companies in the world as RAD dealers. They did something here recently on the other side of the business because they've got other products going on that I think could make, there's no telling how much more money they can make on this, but could be another game changer. The company announced it is in the final negotiations with a Fortune 100 company, not Fortune 500, a 100, one of the big dogs, to deploy these health screening options at their business. These expansion purchases will provide a substantial lift to their fiscal first quarter revenues. The company is going to be making an announcement when this agreement is confirmed, but it is rumored it could be potentially CVS, Walgreens, something to that effect. I'm excited to see what their finances are going to be looking like after the first quarter of this year because of this influx of orders. Their finances are looking better. They've not looked as that great in the past, but again, they're a penny stock. They're a growing company, but I think they are moving in the right direction. My plan is to invest what I can afford because I am bullish on this industry. I feel like this is within my circle of competence personally. Genomics, no. Space, supersonic, no. That's why I'm getting in ETFs. This is in my wheelhouse. this is definitely in my circle of competence. So I'm going to invest what I can afford, but I have to understand that this is a growing company and they're going to have a lot of big swings up and down. So my plan is to invest what I can, pick up shares as I go along, but I don't plan on looking at this thing every single day. I'm just going to let it ride, and you know what? I'll decide in a few years if I'm going to keep it or sell it. But I personally believe that this could be a multi-billion-dollar company over the next 5 years. And I have no intentions on selling it, and I'm just going to put my money in there, keep my hands strong, and just see what happens. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, I hope those stocks stay green. I hope you stay safe. I hope everyone out there takes care. And hopefully the next video I make will not be here.